We've heard the Prime Minister indicate that they're going to be much more rigorously enforcing the protocol the next time round. Prime Minister, we need to try and get these things right the first time. And this is a recurring theme. Even with the cruise ship situation, Prime Minister, had there been proper communication around why it is that a cruise ship is being allowed to disembark its passengers on a no-movement day, I don't think the furor which arose amongst the people for the unfairness of them being in lockdown while tourists are able to have a nice time and go to attractions, that disparity would not have struck such an angry chord. There have been no adequate, in my view, explanation as to why it is safe to allow cruise ship passengers to disembark and go among our population. What are the measures in place that give the necessary assurances that is not going to spread infection in the country? And the bigger attractions are getting the business, and it reinforces this disparity, that fault line of which you speak. And now you're saying, well, next time we'll try and do better. Prime Minister, people are under stress. People are upset. There's a lot of hunger and sufferation out there, and people are angry. We need to get these things right the first time round. That is why it is very important that we don't undermine the image of a unified approach towards vaccination and social distancing. But it's also why it's very important that we don't create the perception or reality of there being two Jamaicas in the way in which these rules are rolled out and affect the people. So we shouldn't have had a situation like Mocha Fest in July. We shouldn't have a situation where all of a sudden we hear a cruise ship is coming on a no-movement day and there's no proper communication around why that is and how the society is protected from that. And similarly, we shouldn't have a situation where public officials and a minister are partying on a no-movement day. And was it not for the fact that a video was surreptitiously taken of that and it went viral, we wouldn't even know about that. So we need to change that practice, Madam Speaker, and try to send a strong message, not only through the words that we express, but the way in which we behave that suggests that we are respectful of the rules that we are being asked to comply with, and that they apply across the board, not just to the ordinary folk, but to everybody, including the privileged and the well-connected. This is vital for social cohesion, which is essential if we are to get through this crisis.